You're alive. Sorry.
We're live.
Oh!
Hello, everyone! Welcome back to your favorite GURPS. I guess you can call it a live play. We're kind of playing it. We're also kind of putting it into the ground and just stepping on it repeatedly, but, you know, we're having fun, and that's what really matters, right?
Yay.
Well, I am your host, Dame Brancato. I play a bunch of quirky characters throughout these sessions, but a little lore drop for this week is the captain of the Vanguard, Thad Ayrson. He's known as the head captain, solely because of the fact that he was unanimously voted that by the 4 other captains, based off his merits and his ability to fight monsters. So that's pretty cool. Who's on the roster? Sam!
Next.
It's me.
Drew, you're
Hi,
on deck.
everybody. My name is Samantha Rinaldi, and I play Rini, the game enthusiastic. The I should swap those. The enthusiastic gamer, who, I guess I'll start doing a Zephyr thing, if I remember all the time. Fun fact about Rini this week, her favorite video game is actually the classic like Mario 64. But she's got a soft spot for Galaga because I have a soft spot for Galaga. Don't tell anybody.
Drew.
Hi, I'm Drew Borden. I play Colt Candelaria in this campaign. He's a bartender. He's a good shot, and he's a pro at bar games. He's also afraid of being alone.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm gonna give him a hug now. Watch out.
Connor.
Hi, my name is Connor McGinley, and I play Casper Sky. I don't have a fun fact yet. Hold on. So, yeah, she is, the apparently maybe a touch overtuned for the GURPS system character, that will be amended at some point. But she is... Despite her abundant coolness and confidence, she cares deeply about what other people think of her.
Next up is Julia.
Oh, hi.
You're back.
Hello, yeah, I'm back. Hi, I'm Julia Risto, and I play Dante Ibiki. And I am gonna warn all y'all that he did not notice something that he probably should have, because my brain has been mush for the past month. So and then some. But it'll happen. And also I don't remember how to play this, so
Cool. That makes 7 of us.
All good.
Next
Anyway,
up, Max.
hello everyone. My name is Maxwell Williams. And in this campaign, I play Emmett Darrowfell, who is a pacifist by nature, but has ended several conflicts in kind of the more slummier areas by just lifting something really fucking heavy above his head. It usually scares people away.
And last but certainly not least, Aaron.
Did Drew already go?
Yeah.
I completely missed you. I'm so sorry. Hello, my name is Aaron Borden. I play Edison Montour, a crotchety old man with multiple limb replacements. I guess a little fact about him is that his family owns a car shop.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Well, let's jump right into the recap then. Last session, the party had just managed to defeat 2 large hollows, thanks to everyone's efforts, but especially Rini, glowing a familiar green to one of our party members, and using the gravity powers of Dante Ibiki right in front of him, therefore causing the ground to cave in and saving her friends. They may have had an interaction. Who knows? Maybe we'll pick up there. Before Dante was pulled away from the group, leaving them, just the 5 of them, to proceed towards the exit and or rack up a couple more hollow kills. When hacking in through the camera systems, they had found a group of applicants that were currently getting thrashed by a even bigger, even scarier hollow with a giant blade arm. They managed to run to the rescue of the squad that they found out to be Squad 3 and quickly saved the injured, and Casper and Colt made quick work of this giant hollow.
It was mostly Casper.
Colt managing to land a poison dart in the eye, and Casper absolutely lighting this thing up with her gun sword.
She's on the ground.
Sliding around. It was super cool. The party then quickly made their way towards the exit, where they entered a large elevator. Emmett and Casper started helping out the injured and getting everyone who had made it to this exit together as they headed back towards the courtyard and had successfully completed the last phase of the exam. Before we jump in to the main party, we are going to flashback, rewind the clock a little bit, as the final hollow had fallen, the floor had collapsed. Rini and Dante on one side of the hole, along with, I always forget Aaron's character's name for some reason, Edison. While Casper, Emmett, and Colt are on the other side of this hole. Super easy to cross, it's not very large. But Dante was storming away from the group, whether or not he had noticed the strange happenings with Rini. Rini was quickly on his tail trying to get his attention. And that's where we're going to pick things up.
Oh, is it? Shit. I don't even remember what I was chasing him about. Because I don't think I would have went up and been like, did you see what I did? Because I don't think I would have said that. But I don't know.
I don't know if you were so much chasing him then as you.
Because I think he was already
gotten on
walking away, right? Because after that, he
Yeah.
just started like walking. I was like, hey, aren't you gonna like walk with the rest of us? Or like, what's up with it?
Oh my goodness.
So-
I'm sorry, I have a frog in my throat. Allergies
How-
are killing me.
How are you approaching Dante?
Now's your chance if you really don't want to, or if you don't think Rini would, to pull back. It might have just been. I just remember that from.
I know she like originally was gonna be like, oh, like come back, where you going? Like why are you walking away so fast? 'Cause I'm trying to remember like why I would have ran after you, because I think she'd be nervous, but I don't know if she'd be nervous to approach you, because I don't know if she knew that you noticed. I think that's why she might have been like trying to figure out if you had noticed or not, but I don't know.
I think it might have just been like, hey, thanks for going along with my plan.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank
That's
you, Connor.
exactly what it was. Because I had to ask him to trust me to do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I think she's like trying to like pick up like like speed to like catch up with you, and like isn't quite walking like next to you, but is still kind of like trailing like behind you a little bit. It's like one of those like things where like you're walking real slow, and she's like, like hey, shoot, I'm trying to think of how I want to do this now. Sorry. Yeah, I think she just kind of like approaches and is like, hey, Dante. Thanks for trusting me back there. That was actually super cool. I'm glad that worked out and everything. So
As you're speaking, this man turns like on a dime and he is looking down at you with just this unreadable expression. But just like to the point where you can feel like he's still got, the heavy weight of his gravity abilities, and it just kind of does a physical like to the dust around him as he turns.
if she was physically capable to shrink, she would. She's like, oh.
And he steps forward. And he steps forward again.
Just gonna step back a couple steps when you do that. She's like, I'm having trouble.
He keeps walking until he's like right over top of her.
Uh-huh.
You're not her.
Who? I'm sorry. Who? It's her. I don't.
You're using her abilities, and you're not her. Why do you have her suit?
Oh. Okay. Is anyone else with us right now?
I mean, you're all in
Casper's
this
like,
room.
"Wow, this looks like a serious conversation over there.
Insert
I'm
self.
just gonna stay up here and make sure it doesn't escalate to physical violence."
I was gonna say, so like we're like.
Edison's probably the closest because I know he's still on that side of the room.
I think
Or I guess
I think-
Casper's also close.
Emmett is probably getting close to Casper so that he can be within earshot of what's happening. But it's
Yeah.
not like. It's more like he's doing one of those like, oh, so turns his back. He's not looking,
Yeah.
but like there's a little bit of a lean.
Colt's probably standing at the back of the group, just
Yeah.
like crossed arms, just watching.
Can we like talk about this like not right now? Like surely, of course, I'd love to talk about this with you and everything, Dante, but like maybe not. We should probably finish our tests. So
I held
maybe
her in
we
my
can-
arms as she fucking bled and died in my hands. You're going to tell me why you have her suit?
So
shit.
right after you say
I heard
that,
that one. I heard
you
that.
get you get a little ping in your headset,
All of us?
and no, just Dante.
Oh, okay.
And you hear your favorite little robotic friend, Pib. Just, Agent Ibiki, you are being called by Head Captain Thad Erson. Followed by a familiar voice. Hey, Dante.
What the fuck do you want?
Okay, a little bit of hostility, but we kind of need you and any other reporting proctors. There's a bit of a situation going down with Squad 4, and someone's got to step in. You mind heading that way real quick?
You just see him like as he huffs his entire body just kind of like a tiger, as it's pacing. It's kind of fine.
Thank you kindly.
And he turns on a dime, but kind of straightens in a way that feels like almost unnatural as he turns over his shoulder. We aren't finished. And then he leaves.
She's just saying, she's like, she's like, oh.
Dante, you take off towards these coordinates that were given you by Pib. And we're gonna follow what Dante was doing while the rest of the party was making their escape. Dante, you are flashing through this ruined city. It's nothing that you haven't been in before. You've probably been in this several times, so you know its layout relatively well. And you make your way almost completely across it. However you choose to traverse it, you get there pretty quickly, pretty efficiently.
I think he's doing some edge runner shit where he's like, or like
Hell
Mirror's
yeah.
Edge, where he's like running along the sides of buildings.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Are you using your gravity to like jump farther?
Yep.
Oh, that's sick.
Because he actually has to like push off to do his low gravity thing. That's
Yep.
cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I love it. You get across, and we'll do this real quick to not take up too much time. But you see several hollows surrounding this group of young adults to late teens. And these kids they're beat up. Some of them are very bloodied, some of them are unconscious. And you see this one large hollow. It has greenish gray skin, its hair almost flowing upward in a top knot shape as a vibrant blue. It has these smaller but long arms, very thin but very long, and it has these beefy legs, very much made for high mobility launching. And it is, with its long spindly arms, holding one of these unconscious kids. Not unconscious, I'm sorry, gravely injured, almost unconscious applicants, and it is just preparing for the final blow.
Yeah. So I say, I don't know how you want to do this, but kind of how I see this is, he's been edge running, you know. He's got his naginata wielded in one hand. He's been edge running, and then he's gonna push off from the building, switch his gravitational stance to heavy, and he's going to flying leap, power blow. I think I can combo those.
Flying leap and the power blow. I need to look that up
Yeah.
real quick, 'cause I think
Yeah.
technically it's 2 turns, but I count this as a surprise round. As we jump into combat, your speed is power blow. It's in here somewhere.
Double strength damage,
Oh my goodness.
and flying leap triples ST for damage.
Oh my goodness. Connor, I might need you to help me out at this point. So let's see. Flying leap triples damage. Flying leap if 1 turn
So-
of prep.
I was gonna say, so you need to like. First, you need to concentrate to switch to your high gravity stance. That's
Yep.
one action. And then on your next turn, then you make a check to do the flying leap
Got it.
before you attack. And then, depending on if that's successful, then
Then you can attempt a
you
power
also
blow.
apply the power blow.
Got it.
Okay. So flying leap is, where's the DC for that? It's in here somewhere. Bear
it's
with
a
us, folks.
skill.
We're learning. It is a skill. You're right. There it
Since
is.
you
Okay,
have,
13 with
Crap.
talent.
it would be at -5.
Oh my goodness.
And remind me what I'm rolling,
3d6.
Roll 6,
and what do I need?
8,
8 or lower?
8 or lower.
That's a 5.
Nice,
Oof.
nice.
Almost
Okay.
a crit.
So you leap up into the air, and then you
And
roll
then-
again for the power blow
You can.
Yeah,
if you want to. Okay.
which is
But
harder.
it's already doing insane
Isn't it?
damage.
So
Who
yeah,
is
if you
that?
want to use both, 'cause this is already a little house ruled. Because technically, like, you take you can take certain number of turns to prepare each of these to lower the penalty for using them.
Sure.
Since you succeeded on the flying leap, we're saying that it would be -10 to use power blow as well.
Okay. So that would be an
Um,
even lower.
Which means you have to crit.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll just do the flying leap.
Okay.
I was gonna say you have to crit to use both, but then it would be like 6 times strength
Right.
for
Okay.
damage.
Right.
That's just
Yeah.
So I get
you still have
it.
to make
So,
an attack though.
yeah,
okay.
now you make the attack.
Still
Which,
3d6.
Yeah, that's gonna be your like d20 rolls.
That's 11.
Yeah, that hits. I'm gonna give it the option because it does get to do a retaliation. It's gonna try to dodge as it just picks up something out of the corner of its eye, kind of like a
You can see
Like
like
just
the
a-
little glint in the sun
yeah.
of the shadow coming through, like a freaking, I don't know, meteor.
Ooh, that's not good for it. It doesn't dodge. So, roll that damage, which is going to be, if I'm not mistaken, 9d6? Am I right,
So
Connor?
yeah, you choose whether you want to do swing damage or thrust damage.
I think this
Ah,
has got to be thrust damage. He's like going top down, like,
Oh, you're
stab.
going for the kill, not for the limbs.
yeah.
Okay.
It'll let go if it's dead.
Yeah?
So thrust damage is 7d plus 9. So
70?
7d6.
Okay.
7. Oh, I thought you said 70, and I was like, that seems like a
No.
lot.
The number
I wouldn't
7,
have
the
you
letter
roll.
D.
Yeah.
I'm rolling in 3s.
So much math.
Maybe I do have
Yeah.
more than 6. Hold on.
Oh, and then you just add the 9 onto whatever the 7d is.
Yeah.
I gotcha. I'm learning. Let it be here live on the air that I am indeed learning. It can be done. All of my teachers who said otherwise.
18 plus 4 is 22. Plus 9 is 31.
31, you say.
Mm-hmm.
So
Looking
how?
at its stats.
So
That's
It is-
crazy.
this is impaling damage. So the amount of damage that passes its damage resistance is doubled.
Oh. Well, even if it
So I don't
wasn't,
know if it had DR10, then it would take like 42 damage, for example.
Julie, I just want to say this.
Yeah.
Assuming that it wasn't doubled, this creature had DR10 with 21 health.
Oh my
So he
god.
just obliterates this thing
You
in one hit.
I'm afraid.
you drop this massive Naginata blow right through its head, behind its mask. Not even touching the mask, it just completely skewers this thing, bringing it down into the ground with a massive crash and a large cloud of smoke. A crater now from the impact in the pavement. You hear a couple other Vanguard members show up, very quickly dispatching the smaller ones. No one really decides to approach you, because it's very clear that you're taking out some anger on this thing. That was a lot quicker than I thought it was gonna be.
I would like to say that he will pry the claws off of the person it was holding, and he will take the person, maybe not the most gently, but by the scruff of their uniform, and just drop them off with the others as they're being healed.
As you pick this guy up, before you pick him up, he like is just staring up at you, completely awestruck. Just, thank you.
Don't mention it.
And you just drop him with the others. By this point, what do you do next? Are you going back to find your squad? Are you
I sure hope not.
returning?
Leave me alone.
I think he will put a hand up to his, like, for lack of a better term, his scouter. And he'll just hey, Pib, call the headmaster. Or the head captain. Call the freaking guy.
I'm saying it too. Calling head captain Erson. Please hold.
I was hoping
Hey, Dante, what's going on?
It's dead.
I see that you made quick work of that thing.
We need to talk.
No, you don't.
That was actually what I was gonna ask. Did you
No.
need to talk? Are you good? It sounds like
What part of me is good? My entire family is fucking dead.
Okay,
and there's
whoa.
some girl out there wearing Molly's suit.
Sorry, what? Hold on. That's yeah, I mean, it might be best that you report back to me. I'm
By the
in
time I
the
get there-
surveillance room, so
By the time I get there, you better have some fucking answers. He'll hang up.
a lot of ugh. He's scary.
He's scary.
Wow, I didn't think the secret would be out immediately.
I
I know, I'm stressed.
Sam was oh.
I got excited to share it, but now I'm stressed.
Yeah, maybe Thad is a G though.
Probably. So you take off towards the surveillance room. Your first step, you make quick work of getting over the wall, getting to one of the access ports. You know this area. You've been here before, you've proctored before, because you haven't been doing a lot of squad work. So you make your way and you see Thad just sitting in a chair. He's got a nice cold beverage next to him, and he looks up at you as you walk in and he goes, want some water? It's
No.
no? Okay. So let's get down to business. What do you want to know?
I want to know why that girl has my dead sister's suit.
Well, do you want the official answer, or
Don't give me
do
that
you want
bullshit,
like the real
Thad.
answer? Okay. All business today, I see. Okay, so
You know what, maybe Thad will die before I do. That might be okay.
So we you know how suits are handled when a Vanguard meets their untimely end, right? It's taken care of, obviously removed from the body so that the family can have a proper burial, and then it's taken to be decommissioned. both a mix of kind of bad luck and bad juju. I have to pull up the list of the, the cards. I forgot their names. Where are they?
Talking about my family?
Here we go. No, I was looking up the other.
Oh.
Well, you know, it's so that one, the families can have the remains, and two, decommissioned, because having that suit is just kind of, I think it's bad luck. Captain Stern thinks it's dumb and that we should just reuse the suit, but I think that we could put those parts to a better use. But anyway, so apparently we had some kind of interference of a shipment. Specifically one shipment. We didn't know the ID number because whoever got into our system realized that, or had replaced the ID with just a generic number. It made us think that we had everything in stock still. It passed all of our computer checks. So we tried to kind of keep an eye on things, you know? But
I'm gonna kill her.
now hold on a second. You said one of the applicants had your suit, right?
She's dead. He turns around.
Now hold on a second, Dante. Let's keep a cool head here. We don't know how she got the suit.
She fucking stole my dead little sister's suit. What the fuck do you want me? What do you want me to
Jumping
do?
A lot of conclusions here. But let's take a deep breath, okay? You sure you don't want some water? Cool down?
No.
Okay. There's plenty of ways that this could have gotten into her hands. It's not uncommon for people to enter with either makeshift suits or prosthetics or things to just kind of give them an edge if they're lacking in some form. People, wow, my brain just shut off. What is it called when amputees? Amputees have come in with prosthetic limbs. People who are physically deficient have come in with some kind of augmentation. It's not uncommon.
Yeah.
As for how they get
came
these,
in with my little sister's suit after she died and my fucking arms in it.
yeah. Okay.
You understand why I'm pissed?
I know you have a right to be. I'm just saying that let's take a deep breath. Maybe she's not the one who stole it and just bought it off someone who did. You can't go around getting answers if you've killed her. See what I'm saying? Let's keep a cool head here.
Fine. But I
want
want to know
answers as much as you do now. We're gonna find out. Okay. You good, Dante? I get you totally have a right to be upset. But let's just take a deep breath and we'll get to the bottom of this.
My fucking eye is gone. My abilities have gone haywire and my entire family is dead. What part of me is good?
Maybe that was a poor choice of words on my part. I apologize. But, let's just kind of... I'll start looking through some records on my end and see what I can find.
I need a drink.
It's funny that you mentioned that. I actually... And he, like, reaches
I
down...
have a cup of water right here. You
He reaches to the
Have
cup of
some
water
Gatorade.
and just takes it very quickly, dumps it out, pulls a flask out of his pocket.
Oh.
I thought he was gonna Jesus that shit. I thought he was gonna turn that water into wine.
That's his power.
That's cold power.
I thought he was just Jesus. I was like, oh, okay.
It's very serious, intense moment.
Look,
He'll take it, and probably slam it, and then hand it back.
do you want like another, or you
No.
good? Okay. Well, Look, I'm gonna send you back just to... You don't have to interact with them. Just kind of stand on the sideline until we finish up the application. And then come back and talk to me. We got a couple more things that we need to discuss, but right now it looks like you need a minute.
I am going to do my best to remain cordial and professional. But if she opens her mouth and something stupid comes out, I can't guarantee that I won't do something about it.
I think I know better than to comment on that, so just do your best, take a deep breath, we'll get to the bottom of it. Just trust me here. If you want answers, killing her is not the way to do it.
Yes, Captain.
Thank you so much. And, he reaches in his pocket and pulls out a second flask. Just kind of take this with you in case you need it.
He kind of gives him a look that's
power.
like... he kind of gives him a look that's like, really? But he takes the flask anyway and turns to leave.
Yeah, just...
Yeah, like...
And as he starts walking away, or as you start walking away, his number 2, the second of his squad, kind of like looks over at him and goes, "Where are you getting all these? What? I patted you down before we stop bringing flasks to official and as the door closes behind you.
He was novice. Just a little
He
nervous
said he's
guy.
scary. I need to bring a couple flasks into this meeting.
You expect me to do public speaking sober? I don't know how to do
Ridiculous.
that.
How dare you.
So we are gonna get back to the main party as they exit into this big courtyard. The same woman with the white hair escorts them back to the changing rooms if they choose to get back into their civilian clothes.
They're civvies.
I think
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take off that suit before I get hurt.
well, in light of what has transpired now, I think as like they're on the elevator or whatever to head back, Casper would kind of, you know how everyone kind of faces the wall when you're on an elevator. She doesn't like turn to face Rini, but she says, "Miss Rini, would you care to get your story straight before you are to confront Mr. Ibiki?"
If I get my story straight, like tell all of you guys, or meaning like come up with like a good like lie so I'm not immediately deceased upon the next time I see him? Because like, I mean, I'm ready to go. I just don't think I want to go like that. You know, that sounds like really not a cool way to die.
It couldn't hurt to share your story with someone to come up with a more cohesive account.
Is your first instinct to lie?
Did
No.
you get it by shady
Oh,
means?
it's such a bad influence.
Should you lie?
Do you want to lie?
She's like, I don't know. I don't want to talk about this to all these people in the elevator. Can we like not, please?
Colt
I
will
don't
reach
know
into
how much
his-
time you have, Miss Rini. So think on it while you're on the elevator, and we can discuss briefly once we've exited.
You want a drink?
Yeah, fuck it. Hand it over.
Everyone's got
He pulls out a
Colt's
flask.
got a flask. Everyone's-
it matches.
Yeah.
Struggling alcoholics.
brand.
The campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the
Me
same.
and Thad go shopping
Yeah.
at the same place.
What about Zephyr?
It's
Ooh.
it's branded, and like the brand is based off of the captain. Like they like made him his logo, so
Yeah,
like
it's
he's
his
on every
brand.
fucking flask.
It's,
Just like it's his
like a
picture, like
special
It's his
number.
side
It
hustle.
just says status and on it in
Status.
like gold
Wow.
letters.
yeah,
Freaking side hustle.
Oh my gosh.
yeah. She'll take a swig though, and she'll hand it back to you. She's like, "Oh God, that sucks." Yeah.
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 I can keep the
I didn't
good shit
say
on
it was
me.
good.
You think this is shitty K? This is off the bottom shelf.
It's Steel Reserve. It's 8.8 PB. It's 8.8. There you go.
This is to take the edge off, not to taste good.
The
Yeah,
flask
that's
is what I spent my money on, not the booze.
These are collectibles.
I have all 8 of them at home.
There's a different fat on every bottom of its bottle.
Got
If
the
you put
rare
him on next to
SR.
each other and make a picture of his childhood home. Didn't you know
This
that?
one's cool, Thad. You should see the sexy Thad.
Yeah, I even got the limited edition special rare,
SS
Sexy
super
cover.
secret sexy Thad.
and it says "Y'all thirsty" on it.
Yo, thirsty.
I'm
God
sorry.
damn it, I'm not
Oh
thirsty.
fuck, that's so funny.
I don't know what came over it. I'm sorry.
Rein us back in. Rein us back in.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry,
so,
sorry.
so you
The
you
elevator
all go back to change into your
Civvies.
civilian clothes. You all push the same button on your wristwatch to the head, giving you the suit, and it kind of almost melts back into this little watch. Leaving you in whatever you had on before you activated the suit, and a small cubby in your changing room with whatever clothes you removed before you put on the suit. So if you had like underwear or under armor or like underclothes, you have that on, and your normal clothes are in there. So I know Casper has a jacket and whatnot. But you all head back out to this courtroom, and you see people coming off the elevator still. And you see the podium in the center with everyone's favorite head captain. As he steps to the front, he taps on the mic again, and the applause before he even speaks. Everyone starts cheering again. They love this guy, and he, hush. Hey everyone! Congratulations on finishing the final phase of the exam. You guys did great. I'm so proud to report that we had 0 casualties, and only a few cases where the Vanguard had to step in and help out, so you all did amazing. And even the people who got really hurt, you didn't die, and that's awesome. Not a lot of people can say that when it comes to fighting hollows, but anyway, I'm getting carried away. Now that the final exam is concluded, I would love to invite everyone here to board the bullet train one more time. It's going to take you back to the Vanguard base, and during that ride, we are going to be tallying up the scores and processing everything. Once you get back to Vanguard HQ, if you guys head to the main lobby, you will see a large board that will let you know if you guys passed, if you failed, and what your official squad is going to be from starting tomorrow. That's for those who pass, but anyway, thank you guys for your interest. I wish you all the best. For those of you that did make it, congratulations. For those of you that didn't, sorry. Thank you for your interest. Try again next exam.
Find a new hobby.
Find out in the lobby, yeah. So,
I
good
said
luck.
find a new hobby, but sure.
Oh, find a new
Yeah,
hobby.
someone says that, and he's like, "What?" Yeah,
Yeah, find
in
out in
the
the lobby.
In the lobby.
His second in
Like,
command.
sure, no.
He doesn't
Yeah.
as much as I do. My brain is just
You're
not
good, boo.
I figured he
working.
ummed because of the public speaking issue. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I thought it fit.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
drunk.
Or he's
So
drunk.
he takes a,
He is drunk.
he's not drunk, but he does take a, as you guys are walking away, some Vanguard members
Confiscating another
assist you
Flask.
onto the bullet train. And the bullet train takes off, leaving just Thad, his second in command. Hannah Wilson is her name, and Dante are the three people left here. He looks over at Dante and goes, "Okay. So, I know your mind is elsewhere right now. Rightfully so. But there is one more order of business that needs to be taken care of."
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
Probably not. I'm gonna be honest with you. But look, I know that things have been hard since the Obsidian incident, and now a lot of that is coming back. So I need to ask you, do you still feel like you can do this whole Vanguard thing?
Sir, what is it that Vanguards do?
Protect people, primarily. Stop hollows, stop incursions, try to figure
I'm
out...
here to kill hollows,
Okay, well that's concerning.
and I will
But,
do so under your command, sir.
That is less concerning. Love that energy. So then I'm gonna disclose something. You didn't volunteer to be a proctor or a stand-in for that squad.
Correct.
Oh, I figured that was gonna be a bigger reveal. Yeah, so we put you there for a reason, and that's because that was also an exam for you. Like, okay, I know that you're capable. I know that you're probably one of the best fighters that we have on the in the Vanguard.
Then why?
But part of being in the Vanguard is teamwork when you're on the front lines, which is where you want to be. And your history with other squads have said that that's not something you can handle. I, however, believe otherwise and wanted some data to prove that I was right. So we put you in a squad and we made you fight. And you passed. Isn't that great? You prove that you can still work in a team. You prove that you're just as strong and capable. And despite one or two hiccups there, you didn't kill anyone on the team. So that's pretty good. You didn't make anyone cry. That we're aware of.
Pretty close.
Get to
So-
the point.
The point is, we have a little surprise for you. But you're going to be assigned to a squad. And here's where that's the part that you won't like. The squad that you'll be assigned to is going to be the squad that we know you can work with.
I'm gonna die.
Now, I can tell by that look that you were not happy with that. But this
No.
works both
This-
ways for us.
This is fine. Then I can
I'm-
keep an eye on her.
That's exactly what I was going to ask you to do. I was also going to ask you to see if you can figure out how she got that suit. And then report back, and if it's something that we need to step in on, we will do it. I'm hoping that maybe it'll be like she bought it from someone and she's just trying to help out. To be honest, I can't find much information or anything that stands out from her applicant file, but we're gonna do some more digging and see what we can find.
Don't worry.
But all I ask
I
is that you
can-
don't kill anyone.
There are
Yeah.
other ways to get information.
Or torture them. Please.
I can
Nothing that
scare
is gonna make us have to use our health plan or benefits. Workman's comp is not a great look to keep having to use. The shareholders have been on my case about that for a while now, but
Yeah, did you tell them that I needed that after my family fucking died? He starts walking away.
I mean, a lot of people get hurt in this industry, but okay, that wasn't the case that I meant. Anyway, you did good out there. Thank you. What am I gonna
Shakes his
do with
head.
him? And you quickly board one of the smaller cars that were left for personnel that had to do the cleanup and file the reports. We're gonna jump back to the bullet train though, as now you 5 are speeding back towards the city. You kind of have your own, depending on where everyone is, the train's a lot emptier than originally because a good portion of the people dropped out before the exam. So there'd be room for you to have your own little side huddle if need be. Or if you want to wait, that's an option too. But what's everyone doing on this train?
That depends if Rainy wants to discuss, I think.
I think
Um,
regardless of whether that, Emmett will go sit down next to Rini.
Aw.
No.
I'll say I think she's just kind of like hugging her knees, like looking out the window. She like does not know what to do with herself right now. I think she'll talk with people if they try to engage her, but for now, like she's just like 100 miles a minute in her head, but like super quiet.
Cole will go up to her. If nobody else is.
I think Casper would be sitting across. Because weren't there like tables?
Yeah, there's
there
like
were small
tables.
tables.
Yeah.
I think Edison will be sitting on like the table over like back to back essentially.
Oh yeah, like the seats are like this, and he's like leaning
Rini.
over it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
I see you.
Over discussion.
Yeah,
Yeah, like he would just kind of turn around if he has something to say.
yeah.
Emmett will like look at Casper, look at Rini. Pat, 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 pat.
She like looks up. She's like, "Hi."
Hi. You doing okay?
Do you want the honest answer, or do you want the answer that I'm supposed to give when people ask me if I'm okay?
Well, I don't generally ask questions and want you to lie to me for future reference. You know, I am secretly hoping that we're like on the same team together, but like, who knows?
I'm not doing so hot.
Well,
I'm doing-
Emmett would like grab a little notepad. Would you like to tell me your symptoms?
She's like, don't, respectfully, don't do the doctor thing to me.
Now, please, this will help us find a logical conclusion for all of these issues. Of course.
As long as this is like psych doctor shit and not like doctor shit.
Oh yeah, here, let me.
On
He'll
an
like.
appointment basis.
He takes his hair and he like
Kind
puts
of.
it down in front of his face. So I have hear that you've been having a lot of very difficult feelings lately.
She's like, never mind. I think that's worse. I'll just come out and say what's going on. All right. I mean, I guess I don't know. Where do I start with the whole almost dying by Dante's wrath, or like how do you want me to go about this?
Dante's Inferno?
I'm
Is that why you named him that?
I'll never tell.
Wouldn't you like to know?
I guess start where it
Gotta
feels
go through hell to find heaven.
comfortable.
Where it feels comfortable?
I mean, like, we've only really known each other for like 3 hours, maybe at this point. So I don't feel the need to like full deep dive, but like,
Yeah.
it would be nice for when Angry Boy comes back at us, to be on the same page.
Ugh. I didn't think anybody would recognize the suit, let alone him recognize the suit in that kind of regard. I just picked a suit that fit.
Where'd you get the suit?
Stole it.
Marvelous. I'm not opposed to a little theft, just for the record.
Yeah,
Gotta
I
do
don't
what you
know if
gotta do.
I don't know if I
I
would
mean,
call that
how
little.
did you steal a suit? You make it sound trivial, but it is not.
No, it's definitely not. Nor was it a little petty theft. Well, I sort of maybe hacked into did I put my backstory out of all of these notes? Blur? That's fine. I probably remember my own backstory. That's chill. I got it. Sort of maybe, like I don't know if you know this, Casper, but I think out of anyone here you probably would. You know the where they put all the suits that people can't use anymore if they were like if somebody died in them or something.
And what makes you think I would know this?
Because you seem to know a lot, and you're smart, and you seem smart. I don't know. You just seem to know a lot.
She kind of smiles a little bit. All right, I say I do know where they are.
Well, to catch everybody up, there's a place that those go to. And I may or maybe not have left where I was residing to go there and hack into their space and change the numbers for them to think they're not missing a suit. And I stole a suit from the Vanguard of somebody that died that would fit me, that was most convenient, and I could blend in to do my tests with.
Did you not have a suit?
Well, even if I was assigned a new suit, the problem being is I needed a suit to do the physical portion of the test. So I cheated, and I stole. Which is that's two big ones.
They'll bring in
Well,
I just didn't think it would come out this fast.
robots. Look at Edison.
Bad example.
I can't afford that, and I still have all my limbs. No offense, Edison.
That could be changed.
Hey, this line of
I can
work.
fix that.
I'm going with.
Fix them.
Give
Well-
Dante a minute.
No, I don't think that'll help me. I appreciate it though.
Chill runs up your spine.
Dante threatens you somewhere.
Yeah, it's like someone's talking about me. You're like, Dante's talking about me. I'm saying it chill your spine.
Dante, you randomly feel angry. Oh wait.
Well,
Random.
that's my
Randomly
secret. I'm always angry.
I mean, I guess like as long as you did well, they could give you another suit now. Right? Like
I don't know. I mean,
I'm pretty sure mine's on loan. So, like I
don't know.
didn't purchase a suit.
I mean, that's fair, but I did break a couple laws, and I broke into one of the places that is like probably one of the most difficult places to hack into and break in. So I
Well,
could very well got a present.
Maybe
Of
that just
course.
shows you how
Of
how skilled you are.
Oh God, what if I get exiled? I can't live out there. I mean, I can maybe live in jail. I don't want to live in jail. I guess I'd rather be executed at that point. But like, I still can't live out there. I'll get like immediately slaughtered, and I'd rather like get slaughtered in like a heroic kind of way than get slaughtered in I got kabooted out of my own home to get slaughtered.
Well, the corporations could probably just indebt you for life, and then you could stay in the Vanguard.
I believe the greater issue is the infiltration of a high security Vanguard facility and interference with their operations.
Yeah,
And
they're not too...
The high likelihood and possibility of doing it again with an inordinate amount of capability in this particular field. Perhaps Mr. Ibiki is not your greatest concern at the moment.
Yeah. But Ibiki scares me because, I mean, I already knew the risks I was going into when I did this. I didn't think I stole a suit that was so, fresh off the market. I didn't realize, I don't know.
Wild wording.
I know. She like kind of winces at her own wording. She's like, let me start over. I didn't realize that it was somebody that had just died, and nor did I realize that it was going to be somebody that anybody recognized anytime soon. I picked one that fit. There's not a lot of suits my size that I could just take. And I'm sure now that he recognized it, my chances of sticking around are slim to none.
I feel like one of those stories where you do something bad, but you're on their side, so they're like, "Yeah, sure, you proved yourself. Join us," you know.
And also, like, what's the likelihood that we're ever gonna like see him really again, right?
I mean,
He's
I
already-
guess
I mean,
that's true. He's, he's
He
part
was
of
just
the...
there proctoring, right? Like he's already an
Yeah.
official member. We're a brand new crew, or like
And I mean, maybe they're
brand
just
new
gonna come
recruits.
to Lulu, like, oh, that was your sister's suit. Nice try. You're just losing it a little bit because you just saw them, which is understandable. And maybe we'll send you to counseling, and then everything will be fine.
You could try convincing him that it was the corporation that gave it to you.
I guess I could. I have no idea where he went after our last thing, though, and it's really been putting me on edge. What if he already went and talked with them, and what if they believe them, and then we're gonna get back, and they're just gonna have a noose ready for me when we get off the train? Or something.
No, corporations don't work that fast.
Well, that's good. At least I have a couple
Bureaucracy.
days.
They love to drag you out as long as possible.
Oh, I don't know if that's hard. Okay.
The Vanguard not being a corporation makes that so much funny. More...
They're all corporations. They all hold power.
It's all
Yeah.
outrageous.
Maybe we just won't see him ever again, and then maybe he didn't tell because maybe he was just so mad that he forgot.
Works for me.
I don't know.
Calling yourself that.
Does anyone have anything else they want to say? Or
Just don't want my chance to end before it starts.
That makes one of us.
So as you guys kind of finish up the conversation, you can see at this point you're flying through the Undercity parts, at parts of town that maybe some of you are familiar with, some districts that maybe some of you frequent. You pass a bar here, you pass a small clinic over there. And as you come close to this massive pillar of a city, the train once again converts as you all stay flat, but you notice that the cart behind you slowly descends and you move up elevator style at a 90-degree angle. As you completely pass, looking out your window, you would see the checkpoints and the standard transport system for people to go into New Ceres to work. And once you get up, the train levels out and pulls in towards this the Vanguard HQ. You guys know the Vanguard HQ because this is where the first two phases of the exam were held. You see it's a well-maintained base. It's in this massive cyberpunk city with these flying cars and these neon lights everywhere that you look. You see some nice large gardens, some fountains. There's a lot of green in this area specifically compared to the rest of the city. It's still modern. The buildings are still glass and tall and towering, but it almost feels a little peaceful compared to the hustle and bustle of the city. Where'd we go? I lost my place in the notes. The train stops as everyone starts to disembark and head towards the front doors of the main building. I take it you all enter?
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone not enter? Does anyone just say, I'm leaving?
No,
I'm out.
I don't want to know.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
out.
Reedy might.
Edison goes to leave.
Yeah, and they're like,
Again, it's like,
Yeah.
I fucking damn it.
I
Every
think Reedy walks in
time.
behind Elliot. I just said Elliot. Is your name Elliot? No. Yes? No.
Emmett.
Who's
Emmett. I was
Oh.
close. Yeah.
Oh.
She walks in behind Emmett. She's like hiding behind him. Nervous.
Okay. As you all walk in, you see a large group of people crowding these massive screens. As you kind of fight your way through the crowd, you see the results in big, big bold letters. It just says, and the results are in.
Ha!
We did it.
Roll credits.
Look
That's
at
the end
the
of the
top of
campaign.
And-
everybody.
our
You
group
see, you're looking through your squads, you see next to every squad name, where it's like squad 1, squad 2, squad 3, they all have the subtext currently unnamed. But you find your group, squad 8, and you see Edison Montour, Emmett Darofel, Colt Candelaria, Casper Sky, Rini Hoshino, and
Oh shit! Is
right
that the name that's
under it-
registered?
is that the name that you wanted registered, or did you have a
Give me a different
Oh,
last name,
What was the
bestie.
name that you wanted registered?
Fuck, let me find it.
Because I
I
couldn't
think I
find
said
it
this
when
a
I wrote
while
that.
ago. I was like, not my real name. Do not put that shit up there.
I wrote that
My
before you did it.
You put my legal name there?
I was like, my records. They're gonna get exposed. Let me
I
find
can't
my
believe they
big
doxed reading it.
name. Damn. Shit.
Well,
Alright, hold on.
whatever-
Did you tell us your real name? You were just
No,
been
when
calling-
everybody
No.
gave
I don't
their
remember what
names,
you
they gave their
put.
full name. Rini only gave her first name to you
Yeah,
guys.
you said I'm Rini.
I didn't even give her full name
Oh,
to you
okay.
guys. in the intros of the campaign, I probably have, but not to the party, like in
Yeah.
game. Dane, I'll have to find it and resend it
Yeah.
to you.
Well, whatever it was,
Yeah,
in later sessions we'll put
that's
that.
fine. I just wanted to check.
It
So I was
is
like,
Rini and then whatever that last name is.
yeah.
Really reject.
Rini Wartime.
Rini redacted.
Yeah.
That's my real last name, of course.
And under it, you see, in the same font, Dante Ibiki.
Oh, good to see Dante passed.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
No.
That's a typo,
no.
right?
That's there because he was working with us, right? Not because he's a part of our squad,
Yeah,
right?
of course.
Right? That wouldn't make any sense. That wouldn't make any sense.
Is
That
it
wouldn't make
is it
sense
like
if
a
he's part of our
is it
squad.
like a blanket statement saying that like this squad passed, or is it like each member of the squad passed
This is
on
like-
their own?
Yeah, so I'm sorry, it says that and it says passed or failed next to it. You see some red letters that say fail for other names. All of yours say passed. Dante does not have one.
Damn it.
And the screen after a while kind of pixelated fades and a new screen pops up that just says official squad listings.
No,
and-
no.
It continues. It goes one squad at a time. You see
We're
squad
8.
Squad 3 pops up and you see where are they?
All the people we're gonna get drinks with.
You see Squad 3. Are you paying attention to Squad 3 as it pops up, or are you waiting for your squad?
I'm too focused on
I'm
our
paying
squad. I
attention
don't
to
know.
every squad because I want to know how many people
Okay.
passed.
Mhm.
You don't have to
Squad-
tell us, but I'm just paying attention.
Okay. Squad 3, you would see this, Casper, if you're paying attention. Squad 3 is one of the only other squads where every member passed.
Oh,
That's
that's good for them.
Good for them.
You see Sean Loftvale, Jason Loftvale, Daniel Arkwright, Emma Silvers, why I only have 5 names here, that's wrong. Rebecca Casfalo, and what was her name? I'll come up with her name later
Okay.
because
Redacted.
I wrote 6 people and then proceeded to only write 5 names down. But anyway, so you know they all pass. Squad 8 pops up, and in that same order, one at a time, Edison Montour, Emmett Darofel, Colt Candelaria, Casper Sky, Reedy last name, Dante Ibiki.
No.
But you also, Casper, would notice that some of the other squads aren't in the same order for those that have passed. The ones that have passed have been rearranged to fit their strengths and weaknesses.
Are we still like...
Dante's under me.
That's not what I meant.
Oh no.
She doesn't say that. She doesn't say that.
If
I take it
are
back.
we still 8 if these are the official squads?
It just says Squad 8 currently unnamed.
I see. So we'll have a name.
Yeah, so Casper, you would know, and anyone else who is familiar with the Vanguard as a whole would know that there aren't squad numbers per se. Every squad gets the right to name themselves, as opposed to traditional military or corporate standings where it would be solely number based. Just to add a little bit of personality to each squad and camaraderie. So you will get to choose the name of your squad at some point. But
Are there a specific scores anywhere, or does it just say pass fail?
it says pass fail. But the scores do exist.
Is that information that is publicly available, or is that like Vanguard exclusive information.
Well, okay.
Let me put it this way. Casper is competitive, and she wants to know if she did better than anyone or everyone else.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Because I didn't write... The reason I'm being so coy is I did not write scores for everyone.
I didn't
because
expect
we didn't
you
actually
to.
do the first two. So I want everyone to just roll
shit.
3d6 and add it up. And that's gonna affect numbers that I have in my head.
Okay.
Do we add anything to these?
Nope.
Like,
Just a
It's
flat
like-
roll.
or like if we get underneath our IQ or something?
Oh man.
Actually,
8.
here's what we're gonna do. I lied. We're gonna
Okay.
do we're gonna do 3d6.
Mhm.
I want... It's gonna be one for each exam.
Oh, okay.
Rini, I need you to give me -1
Mhm.
or give me -1 off yours.
Okay.
Emmett and Edison give me -1. Emmett
Overall?
Overall.
Okay.
And then Colt and Emmett give me +1. Casper give me +2.
I don't know what's happening right now.
I'm
don't
basing
either.
this off like rough stats.
We
So
want
I
to
just
roll
add
higher.
that. It's not like a DC. Just give me a flat roll and then
Yeah.
add that modifier or subtract that modifier.
5.
Are we doing 3 separate numbers or all 3 numbers together?
Just add them all up.
5.
Okay.
I'm making it way
Okay.
more convoluted than it actually is, but I have
we're
an
doing-
idea in my head.
We're doing 3d6 or we're doing 9d6?
You're doing 3d6.
For the first test.
Rini, for all
Or just
tests,
everything?
all 3 tests.
All 3 tests.
Just 3d6 flat. There's no DC. And then Sam and Aaron -1.
Yeah.
Drew flat roll. Emmett +1. Connor +2. I don't know why I said Emmett instead of Max, but
That's 5.
All good.
5?
Well, I don't think it's very accurate, but I got a 14.
Okay.
Woo.
12.
I also got a 12.
Nice. Yeah, I rolled like ass.
And...
This damn bastard.
What'd you get, Connor?
my score.
and...
10. Okay.
Yeah, they gave you a good
So-
score even though you did shit. They're
You like didn't write a single thing down on the written
Yeah.
test. Like,
Yeah, and they're
like
like,
wrote your
Wait,
name
no,
and nothing
wait, no,
else.
That's perfect.
that's really
Yeah,
funny.
so I'm gonna alter things a little bit, but the final order, Casper, you tied with like roughly tied within a few points difference between you, Colt, and Emmett. Rini did lower on the physical portions.
Yeah, I
And-
did.
For some reason, the old man did really good on the physical. Did
'Cause he didn't at
really
all.
good on the
didn't at all.
mental. And did really good on the combat.
I'm sorry. I thought I was the cheater. What's going on here?
I wasn't the one that cheated.
well, I also was curious, like, of the other squads, if there were any
Oh.
standouts.
Okay. Then we did that for nothing.
No, not
You guys are in the higher end of
no.
of averages. You guys are towards the higher end. Squad 3 is a close but slightly below you.
Yeah, didn't we have
The squad 1 did really well on the physical, 2 did really well on the mental, and the others were kind of in between. You guys were the highest score in combat. So, as Rini is staring at this screen and just dreading,
Dread.
just dreading
Julia!
Ibiki,
Sorry. Silly goofy mood today.
you see, Rini, you probably get caught off guard by this, but you all hear behind you a familiar voice going, "Congratulations, everyone!"
Pip?
And as you turn around, you see no more than 2 feet tall,
Oh my god.
this little
Pip.
round head, this white head with these red accents, these 2 big eyes that are just LEDs on a screen. This, as chubby as you can get for a robot, this round little body balanced on a single wheel.
Oh my god, it's hurt.
And he's got these 2 little nub arms, and a little name tag on him that says, "Hello, my name is PIB."
Pip.
He goes, "Hello again. I'm so proud of you all. You did amazing out there. I am your squad's designated personal interface buddy, or PIB.
Pip, I'd
But
like
you
to file a
already know
complaint.
that. What for?"
No, you don't.
Some-
Stop.
Somebody clearly tampered
You're gonna hurt his feelings.
with the points on this test. And I say he should be kicked out for it.
Accessing database. Unfortunately, Mr. Montour, it appears that, and I'm assuming that you are referring to your score. It appears
I feel like anyone cheating should be liable.
It appears as though your score in particular has been sponsored by one of our top shareholders.
God, you're a corporate shill.
It appears that you fall
believe
under the
Image
Quite the
special
opposite.
circumstances category.
I can't believe Effie and Hamish sent you water like that. That's so chill.
That's crazy.
Those fucking bastards.
However, that is neither here nor there. I am here to tell you all to look up there. And he points with his little arm back up at the screen. And he goes, "That screen indicates that you have all passed and been assigned to the same squad. Congratulations! Yippee!"
Yippee. Hey, Pib, question. I think
Answer.
there is one problem up there, actually. I thought that Mr. Ibiki was, like not our level and was just thrown in because we didn't have a member. So like, that's not accurate, right?
It's really funny that you mention that.
Oh,
Mr.
no.
Ibiki also falls under the special circumstances category, much
Oh,
like
no.
Mr. Montour over here.
Oh, that's like the thing I didn't want you to say, Pib. That's not your fault. It's just.
In fact, he should be arriving shortly, should he wish to join us for the tour.
Oh wow! Look at that! I have to be somewhere else right now.
The tour is mandatory.
You want to have this? Just keep it on you.
Yeah, just give me
Julia-
this last.
If you wish to have Dante show up in the lobby, you are welcome to. If you don't think he would, that is also your prerogative.
Do they
That's
have
probably the
like
wrong
a
word.
place where they will hang out like as a team? Like
We come back from the tour, we're like, that wasn't so
Sit-
bad. There's like a
sit tight.
lounge room,
Yeah,
and he's
sit tight.
sitting like in the fucking chair, and he's like,
no, he's
"Welcome
not
back,
even
squad," and we're like, no.
in the door
Well,
this,
well,
like he was on the
well.
train.
He's petting Pib on the chair. Well,
No,
Sit tight.
I'm sorry.
I can picture like he's sitting at a table with a bunch of pens and papers floating around him, and then we arrive and they all drop to the
Yes!
ground.
Ah!
Say that, but yes. Like
Ah!
he's
Here.
actually he's sitting, like he was on the train with his,
Oh God, he's
his
perching.
head in his hands, and there's like shit floating around the room.
Why is
Yeah.
there shit?
Stop it!
Clean up in here, Jesus.
Did you live like this?
So, Pib goes, it appears that Mr. Ibiki will be joining us at a later date. Let us get on with the tour. We have 2 types of tours for you today. You may choose which one you do first. Our first is our living situations. Otherwise, we can begin our tour with the immediate area in front of us, Vanguard HQ. The choice is yours.
Which one avoids Dante longer? Hypothetically.
Calculating.
Calculating.
Ugh. So scary.
It appears as though there is a 50% chance of running into Dante in the general tour and a 45.9% chance of running into Dante in the housing tour.
Oh, I don't care
50%.
then.
We find him or we don't.
And a
If I don't-
0.1% chance of not running into him at all.
I like that. I like those chances.
You're
Hey.
like
Gambler.
1%?
You're a
Sorry.
yeah, you Colt, you're a gambler. Is my odds good?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Did you just assume
Who
because
said
I'm a
that?
bartender
You're-
that
yes,
I'm a gambler?
yes. Yes, I
Oh,
did.
buddy.
Am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong, Colt. Tell me with my 0.01% chance that I'm wrong.
You're wrong because that's not a good chance.
Damn it!
I will not. I gamble a little bit. I'm good at it. I'm not gonna hide it.
I don't gamble. I
that's-
win.
That's
I
good,
win.
man.
Yeah.
That's
You're
great.
only bad at gambling if you lose.
Pip gets it.
That's true.
99% of gamblers stop right before they win it big.
I don't know if that's
You
true.
would say that, Pib.
Now that's a common misconception. It's actually
I hear
like
that Pib's calculations may be
98%.
pretty inaccurate.
Okay, then we'll do
Bet
whatever.
it all on black.
It's up to you guys. We can either do the basic tour, or we can do the housing tour.
Why don't we do the area around us?
yeah, that would make the most sense.
Since we are here already.
Loading.
We're-
Vanguard
Does-
HQ tour guide.
Does every group have a Pib?
Yes, you see several
Okay.
different Pibs, each with different colors over on them.
we get to customize
All with the
ours?
white base.
They're all so cute. They look
Can we
like
put
little
stickers
babies.
on our Pib?
manually or
Each Pib unit is fully customizable both in interface and in physical appearance. Within reason. Stickers are permitted.
Abe, can you have hair?
You broke them.
Scanning. Loading.
Oh.
I cannot grow hair. However,
But like a hologram?
I can look into Pib toupees. 2 Pibs, if you will.
Two Pibs.
No,
Beautiful.
not too
Thank-
big.
Thank you, Pib.
I can't handle one of them personally, so I.
Updating joke software.
Oh, no. All right, no more
Okay,
of those.
Pip-
Let's get this
Pib,
tour
when you
rolling.
laugh, you gotta make it more fluid. The broken stuff is kind of creepy.
Flowing water.
Over
Can you
time,
like play
my
a laugh
software-
track? Like instead of actually laughing, just play a laugh track
Ew,
every time
ew,
you need
it's like
to.
a TV laugh track from like iCarly, and they're like,
And they're all dead.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta set you up with some Discord sound effects for Pib.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over time, my software
have
will
a,
evolve to match the vibe of the group.
You have a
My-
custom nation, Pib.
I'm sorry?
A designation specific to you.
My role
are
in the
you-
squad is support. I give you data and different
No,
plans
no,
of
no, no,
attack
no.
if need be.
I think what they were asking was, you're a Pib. Who are you?
I am your Pib.
No.
Oh.
Aw, that's cute, but that's not what we're looking for either. It's okay. Your self-awareness will come with time.
We'll
What's your
get
model number?
What do you want me to be?
What's your skew?
You number.
What's your skin?
At least 2.
We'll work on it.
Oh,
That was better.
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 At least, yeah.
As I was saying, over time I will grow to fit the vibe and or whatever vibe you ask for me to fill. So I will grow along with your bonds as teammates. Isn't that cool?
That is cool.
Interesting to say the least.
The urge to play one of
Well.
the sound save the Dungeons and Death saves
Now,
is so strong. We need to move on. To hold my hands like this, to not press the toot sound on Discord.
now, let us begin the tour. Make like me and get a roll on.
He's cute. He's so cute. I want to take a Pim home with me and put him in my pocket.
So, Pib starts rolling down the road, and he takes you all over the headquarters. He starts by taking you to a room that is just a series of tables. It looks very much like a high school lunchroom. And he goes, "This is our cafeteria/common area. It is a great place to get simple food and or hang out. Perfect for those long nights when you just need a break from the work.
They serve drinks.
They serve whatever you want. Alcohol is included. However, you can get cut off.
Oh,
Keep that in mind.
that's no fun.
Alcohol was recently fun fact, alcohol was recently added to the menu by request of head captain Thad Erson.
What a guy.
Starting to like this guy more and more.
Moving right along. This is the train station. And almost like on the other side of the hallway is a big door that says train station. These trains offer easy access to other headquarters of different branches. As you all know, the Vanguard is made up of 4 branches. Those 4 branches being... He doesn't wait this long, but I have to scroll through the document. The front line, nicknamed Duelist. The Research and Development, nicknamed Innovators. The Recon, nicknamed Hunters. And the Support, nicknamed Lifelines. Once your squad has been fully developed, you are able to choose which branch you personally would like to be most associated with. Each role has its own responsibilities that allow you to do different things in your free time. Any questions?
When do we pick these roles?
After your team is fully formed, once a name is picked and one mission has been completed. It appears, though, Mr. Montour, that you might have some sway in which department you are put in. However, that is just simply on paper.
What?
You get all
It
the
appears
perks.
as though you are requested to join research and development. However, the choice is yours. And we will abide by that.
I believe our Pib is hinting at the essence of the illusion of free will.
Just in his case.
Yeah.
FU
It's
specifically.
something we all have to grapple with eventually.
We'll discuss that later, Pib.
The choice is truly yours.
Hey,
Moving right
you-
along.
For 6 of you.
For 6 of
You
you.
have free will.
I can download free will software if you would like.
Don't break him.
They
Have
just
software
have that
for
on the
that?
internet.
Just out there for free.
What?
Yeah,
We've
the
Some
been
city
squads
doing
like
more.
their
Oh my
pibs
God.
with personality, while others prefer a simple robot guide.
Personality isn't free will, let me tell you that.
That was an example.
met my ex-wife.
If you would
Did
like
I?
me to have free will, I can adjust my software to allow me to act and think freely. Otherwise, I can be simply a robot guide.
Now, freely from us or freely from...
Can we jailbreak you?
Yes.
Leave him
Yes.
alone!
Perfect.
Jailbreak Pib.
I cannot
No.
answer that legally.
I am not currently incarcerated.
I am not currently in free will mode.
Give me a link.
I
Give
cannot
me a
answer
link.
that.
You know what? Go ahead and download the free will software, and we'll decide whether we want to install it later.
We'll come back to
I
that.
assume it.
Yeah, it will.
I assume, from my cursory research, I would assume it's a rather sizable program.
Downloading. putting process in background.
500 terabytes of data remaining.
Estimated process time, 2 years.
All right, we get to have a free will in 2 years.
All
Let's
right.
go.
Nice.
Moving right along.
I
Ah,
thought that too.
okay. We gotta speed through these.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm having too much fun as
Those
Pib
are-
that I
those
keep
are.
getting sidetracked.
So do we. Go for it.
This brings us to the last major part of our tour. These are your designated squad barracks. Each squad has their own room for simple planning, for gear storage, and each room is fully customizable to suit the needs of each member. These
Oh.
are simple common spaces for solely your group and any guest that you wish to bring.
Pib, can I ask something? Or I'm sorry,
Sure.
you can finish your thought. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, that was my thought. You're good. My personality is slowly developing, so,
so
now I'm starting
casual,
to talk a
Pib.
little smoother. Yeah.
My courtesy
Free will
software
software downloaded.
1%.
I'm sorry. I'm
What
sorry. I
percent?
really
That's
did.
pretty
I
good.
really did have a question in character.
Yeah.
Oh no, we broke Pib. See, I told you guys.
Oh no.
It's activating.
No, Pip,
That is
do
weird. I
not
don't know what
install
my
the
camera's
program
doing.
yet, please.
Download.
We're doing it later. We're doing it later.
Get the ones-
My camera's freaking out. I'm so sorry.
the accommodations that you were talking about. Does that include like, if we need, I don't know, like medical related things or like.
I'm listening. Continue.
That's it. That was my thought.
Pip, where are you
I
going?
mean, if you
Camera? No, we're back.
That was it. That was my thought.
If you so choose, you can set up personal medical devices in your in your barracks.
It's above
However, any medical need
in the
Son of a
background.
my mouse
It's-
just came
it's-
unplugged.
It's in the background. It's okay.
Yeah.
Forgot this part.
Okay, maybe now. Anyway, I'm going
Gotta get another character.
Any medical needs can be met outside of the squad barracks.
Do we each
Just
have our
simply get in
own
touch with the
room,
lifeline.
or is it like a squad room?
The living situation is different from the squad barracks.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Okay. Perfect.
Yes, but let's take a look inside yours. And Pib rolls up to the door, and the door slides open. And
Cool, I wanna go
inside, sitting at the main table,
Fuck.
did you forget?
I did. I didn't
Yeah.
realize
Floating
that's where
papers.
we were. I didn't realize that there were
Crap.
papers. I got
floating
distracted.
pencils,
I was like, yeah, I
Papers,
want to go see.
pencils,
and then they fall.
pillows.
She like walks in to go look, sees like the pencil start to fall, and immediately turns back on her heel out the room. It's like, wow, someone else can go first. I'm not that excited.
Oh, what? You were really excited to see where you're. Like, looks around.
Yeah. Emmett
Dante.
like
Hey.
pushes Greenie back in. No, you're excited. Come on, get in there.
Dante!
How's it going, squad mate?
Hello, Dante Ibiki. It appears that you have made yourself at home.
He'll huff and like stand and go to like lean against the door. Or not the door, he'll lean against, is there a window?
Yeah, this one has a window.
Oh,
he
yeah.
will go and like lean and look out the window.
Downloading awkward silence protocol.
Pip, shut up.
It's already here, Pib.
You're good, thank you, though. Well, I guess we better get moved in, right? Are all of our, like... How do we get our belongings here?
So, it's funny that you mentioned that. There are several Vanguard members stationed near the lifts to the Undercity to help move any personal belongings and or family members into the city. Now that you all have passed, you have gained residence to New Ceres. No more needing to stay in the Undercity, you've made it to the big leagues. But that also means that you get... Drumroll, please! There's no drumroll sound effect on Discord. Funny enough.
Just
Well,
use
you already have the
same-
drum for the ba-dums. Drum roll,
Anyway.
please. Ba-dums.
Ba-dumts, 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 ba-dumts.
Anyway, you have all gained access to New Ceres's Vanguard apartment or Vanguard housing units known as the Static Heights. If you would follow me, I can guide you towards these units to show you where your designated apartments will be.
Yeah, that would probably be great.
Mr. Ibiki, do you wish to join us?
Fuck you, Colt! Fuck you!
It's about time I started heading home anyways. Whatever.
Perfect. So Pib starts rolling you all out of the main Vanguard building, and you see an entire housing development or apartment complex of these very tall buildings that kind of expand outwards, almost like Doofenshmirtz style, where like the top floors are clearly bigger than the bottom floors. They're lit by neon signs, much like the rest of the city. You see a nice little park outside of this area, and Pib rolls up and says, "This is Static Heights. The longer that a person is enrolled with the Vanguard, they are eligible to moving up to higher floors, which grant larger, more spacious apartments. However, the bottom commodities are some of the nicest in New Ceres. Anything for New Ceres is best. You have all been assigned a room conveniently in the same building as Mr. Ibiki.
Convenient.
However, you all will be stationed on the 3rd floor, while Mr. Ibiki would Dante keep the bare minimum, or just in his time in the Vanguard have moved up even before the incident?
I think his family owns a place on the 1st floor.
On the bottom floor?
Yeah. I think they're
Oh.
there. They were
Okay.
pretty well known.
Well, no, like the higher up floors are the nicer ones.
Oh, I thought you said but the ones on the 1st floor are some of the best.
I just meant like
They're-
the bottom ones aren't bad.
Oh,
it's
I
not
see.
it's not
I
like
missed
bad
it.
conditions.
I missed
It
that.
just gets
The worst
nicer the higher up you go.
Overnight in the
Okay.
city.
I think he's still
Yeah.
in his family's like living quarters. They probably have like sort of
Yeah,
complex.
you're probably
like,
a
series
big
of
like
rooms.
penthouse up top.
Yeah, yeah.
He'll be on the 3rd floor. Well, he will be on the 57th floor.
57th floor. The higher up you go, the more spacious the rooms get, and the nicer view of the city that you have. However, I wouldn't sweat the view at lower levels.
It's overrated. Not much to fucking look at.
Now, Vanguard members will be nearby to assist with any moving needs for family members and or personal furniture, equipment, and or any needs. And as Pib is talking, a small ball bounces in, just kind of bonks off his head.
Pib's dead?
Yeah, just and it like rolls towards your guys' feet.
Who's playing ball?
You look to see who's playing ball. You see a small girl in a cute little dress with this shorter brown hair. It's a very light brown hair, and she's kind of like peeking around a corner at you.
Emmett will pick the ball up. And he will kind of just like roll it back.
She kind of lets it roll over to her and reaches out from behind her corner and swats it back to you. Very hesitantly.
Emmett will like stand up and he's gonna he'll kick it this time. Not very hard, but like passing it back.
Her face lights up as she runs out and grabs the ball and just picks it up and runs right over to you.
Oh,
Who's that?
hello?
I gotta
Can I
come
help
up with a
you?
voice. Hi, mister. That's not her voice. Hi, mister. Nope. We'll get there.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
You could commit
That was
to
pretty
that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
Are you
Hey.
guys Vanguards too? I haven't seen you before.
Yes.
Recently.
She looks over at Dante. Hi, Mr. Ibiki. And Dante, would you have been well versed in would you have paid attention to anyone who lives in here? You would know this girl as Marie what's her name? Marie Vanderlock.
Mm-hmm.
She's the daughter of one of the residents here.
Yeah, I think rather than say anything, Dante kind of walks up to her and just on top of her head.
Oh my goodness, I might need like some kind of warning on this episode. My camera is freaking out.
Man, that I wonder if the cord something shorted.
Maybe. I'll figure it out. There'll be a warning in the description.
Mm-hmm.
And in the anyway. So she looks and goes, "That's so cool. So then these guys must have just passed, right?"
Yeah.
That's awesome. Not a lot of people move in here. I don't mean to brag, but my daddy's here and he's one of the greatest scientists ever.
Aw,
He's
who's
like
your dad?
one of the best. Fuck, I didn't write his name.
Oh, sorry.
My
The
dad is
best.
Tucker.
Duh.
Tucker Vanderlock. He's the best. He's one of the smartest people in the research development team.
Oh, that's so cute. That's great. I
He's
hope we
so
meet him.
cool. He's working on a super secret project right now.
Like what?
I don't know. It's a secret.
Oh,
Probably
that's
for the
okay.
best.
Yeah, it's probably yeah. I mean, if he would have told her that, it'd be a little more concerning, right?
Where's
He
your
says
mother?
it's really cool.
Where's your mother?
She doesn't have one.
Oh, well, Dante would know that.
Yeah, I probably
Dante
should have
would
led
know.
with that.
Yeah.
Dante would know that.
Yeah, Dante would know that. Julia doesn't.
Sorry,
Um,
that's on Dane for not
yeah.
describing.
That's okay.
Um,
Well,
That's why
it-
she's running around the apartment complex.
yeah,
because
hence
Dad
that
is
makes sense.
busy,
Yep,
Dad is
and
busy.
she is busying herself.
yep.
What
What
kind of
about you
projects
guys
does your
living here,
dad
then?
work on? Oh,
Oh, what?
no, you're right. You probably don't know.
He works on a bunch of stuff. He was one of the ones who helped design the train to take people to the testing ground.
Whoa. That's
They used to have to take a bus.
It was slow.
Buses suck.
That's what he said.
Hello.
Didn't
He
your
also has
dad-
been in. What?
Keep talking.
Sorry, I talk a lot. That's what my dad says.
I'm a kid, so it's my trademark.
Calls me a chatterbox, whatever that is. He also helped design a couple systems that make lighting and water easier for the Undercity. He's so cool.
Now, Dane, I have a question for you.
I have
Are
an
those
answer.
are those good systems?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
They're not like
Yeah.
like
It's
they
not
haven't
like crap.
caused it.
Corrupt
They haven't
shit.
caused issues, and they're more
No.
glamour projects.
As
Okay.
someone who's been interested in or who is becoming a doctor or trying to, you would know that this has helped water quality. Actually, Colt, you would also know this. For your bar, this has helped water quality tenfold
Yeah, it's
within
actually
the last
helpful.
10 years. And she goes, if you guys are moving in here, I can't wait. You guys gotta tell me about all the cool stuff that you do on your missions. Dante
Of
used to,
course.
or Mystery Beaky used to tell me all about it, but he's been so busy lately.
Well, we'll be sure to stop in and tell you everything exciting, okay?
Yippee! What are your guys' names?
Emmett.
I'm reading.
Edison.
Peony,
Casper.
Edison, Emmett, Casper, Colt. Ah, I'm so excited. I just made so many new friends. Well, I gotta go in and get dinner ready, so I'll be back.
I be back. So cute.
Welcome.
Thanks.
And she runs away. Oh
She looks-
no, wait a minute.
What? What?
I was gonna make a comparison to Nanako from Persona 4, but I was like, that's too sad because she has to do all the cooking, and she's more like Yuzu from Bleach. If anyone knows who that is,
Nope.
So she's gonna turn to
watch Bleach. It's very good.
to
Watch
Emmett
please.
and be like, she's so cute, and she goes to turn to Dante to ask how long they've been here, but she's like she's like, never mind, I'm not gonna talk.
So
kind of-
Pib.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Jimmy, I didn't
No,
mean to cut you
keep
off.
going. Keep going. It's okay. This is a 50-50 on whether he'd say anything or not, and I think that means he won't.
Pib. What? So which ones are ours?
You all are stationed on the 3rd floor, apartment units 1 through 5. Yes, 5.
Wait, 1 to
Luckily,
5.
those have been recently renovated.
Oh, right, there is 5 of us. I just can't count. My bad. You're good.
But that concludes our tour for right now. I have one last thing on the docket, and that is first thing tomorrow morning, once you have all been settled in, please meet at your squad barracks. So that way we can begin your first mission briefing. Until then, the rest of the day is yours.
Oh,
If you have any questions, you can easily contact me through your communicator, as well as each other.
Sweet. Thank you, Pib.
thanks.
You're
Pip.
welcome. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. And he turns around and kind of wheels out. And he just rolls off into the distance.
Well, I don't know about all of you, but I've got some moving to do, and it is a bit of a trek from the Undercity, so I'm gonna go
Actually
do
gotta-
that.
I actually got to go back down there too, if you don't mind.
Yeah, we can head back down there. Sure.
Would you like
Pick up some
assistance
supplies.
relocating?
I mean, we don't have too much, but I'm sure another set of hands isn't gonna slow anything down.
I wouldn't mind.
Well,
Cool,
those
so-
of you...
Edison,
Oh,
me
go
and
on.
you, huh? Me and you are hanging out, right?
Dante's staring at her.
Right? Edison?
Do you not have stuff to move?
I don't.
I feel like you would have, like, your medical stuff. Wherever you were staying before.
Well, I was gonna say, would it like? Because I don't know if she would have. She can't sneak that shit out.
I mean, you'd be able to just take it, no questions. If it's, like, medical stuff or, like,
Out of the
computers.
hospital?
No, from wherever you're living. Were you living in the hospital?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh shit. Then it would be something that they'd be able to meet your needs, so that way you wouldn't have to live in the hospital.
Okay.
You'd be able to live in the apartment.
Yeah. Okay. I just
they
mean,
would
like, I don't know if she
accommodate.
has many personal, like, she's got, like, her gaming
Oh,
stuff,
okay.
probably already has
Yeah.
that with her. You know what I mean? Like,
Her hacking stuff.
yeah.
And then Edison, I think you would also have some stuff in the Undercity, right?
Don't leave me,
Mm,
Edison.
Whether or not oh my goodness, I forgot what company you worked for.
Uni.
It's in here. Zenith, yeah.
Or was it?
Yeah, Zenith would have been
Oh yeah.
probably started moving your stuff already.
Yeah, I was about to say. It's like
So your place is
Uh,
probably furnished.
Edison is probably just gonna be like, the bastards have probably tampered with that already too. So
Not so much
I
tampering.
think I'm
This was
good to go.
was an act of like them just doing it for you.
Yeah.
So they hired movers.
I say he'd probably
I'm
call
sure
it
they
down.
picked through it as they did it.
but-
so.
You all go off to either begin moving your stuff, helping your friends move your stuff, or getting situated. And we're gonna end that session there. Before we end this session, as one one arc comes to a close, you all get 5 character points.
Yay.
Go.
Oh.
Look at that.
Julio.
So just keep those in mind. But that is going to conclude our episode for today. I hope everyone enjoyed playing. I hope everyone enjoyed watching. Thank you for bearing with me while I slowly remember how to DM, because it's been like 3 years since I've done that. Anyone have anything else to say? Julia, you're back, so if you want to.
Did somebody do it while I was gone? I didn't
Gotta
watch all the
every
videos.
time.
We all did.
Yeah.
Aw, that makes me so happy. Drink
All of us like,
water.
water.
Drink
water.
water. Liquids are so good for you, and they're healthy.
This actually had water in it.
This was water. It's now fully drank, so I need to go refill it.
Aside from that, you guys can find us at the time of recording this. You can find us on YouTube for any updated episodes. Once one of these gets a little bit further down the pipeline and we decide which one we want to upload to Spotify first, you'll be able to find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Audible, iHeartRadio, anywhere that you can get your podcast. We're most likely there.
And if you don't want to wait, we already have shit there.
Yeah, and if you don't want to wait, we have our original campaign. Well, not original campaign. We have our first full campaign on there, run by our lovely Maxwell Williams.
So you could say it was original.
It was
There's-
original.
Well, I
there's
mean,
one-
It wasn't. The
yeah,
first
it wasn't like our first.
Oh,
though.
I
First
thought.
completed campaign.
First
I
completed
see.
campaign. All right,
I
but I'm
see.
gonna stop talking so that we can end this session before it gets longer. You guys have a great rest of your night, and thanks for watching. We hope to see you in the next episode. Bye bye.